Yo, 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 what's happening? So I decided my head is cold. I decided that I want to find out where that music is coming from. Oh, it's me. Hold on. There we go. Just turn it down. Um, I figured I wanted to do one of these videos where I just pour my heart out, I guess, to the camera. I don't know if I'm gonna post it yet. I probably will just because I like having these honest moments and I like sharing them, so we'll see. But I'm at an interesting place in life. I just turned 22 and I kind of feel like I am on a path, but I've come to a fork in the road and it's got like 7 different paths I can take. And I got to choose one. And of course, I don't know which one to choose. Lord have mercy, Jesus. I don't know which one to choose. Um, I'm an actor. I sing and I write, and I'm just a creative person. I'm an artist, and that's what I want to do. But in the current state, in the current situation I'm in, it's really hard to be creative, and it's hard to push that creative side of me because of circumstances that don't allow it. It would be so much easier to be creative if I had a job that was a job that revolved around me being creative and something that I could live off of. Yeah, right now, I work at Panera. No, I'm not knocking it. I'm appreciative, definitely. But I work at Panera. I don't make that much. I make enough to stay afloat. But I mean, the time that I don't spend at work, I spend it slaving over other projects, either writing, which is mostly what I'm doing right now because of this short film that I'm producing with some friends. So, I mean, I don't have much time to explore my creative self outside of the film. I also wish I had more friends. As odd as that sounds, and it sounds so elementary. Oh, I want more friends, but no, I just wish I had more people who were like me or were on the same path as me or people who had the same feelings and thoughts as me. But then I guess that'd be weird because then that'd be like a clone. I guess maybe I just want more people in my life who understand me. Maybe I don't feel understood. Maybe that's what it is. I don't think I've ever felt understood. But yeah, that's a whole other thing. But some of the paths I could take. Let's see, let's check those out. I could either stay here in Los Angeles, where I'm at, um, find an agent and get auditions and start auditioning and hopefully booking things and getting an acting class out here and study my ass off and maybe start being a working actor. Then I could also though move somewhere else and go to school for this, go to school for acting. Juilliard, NYU, Carnegie Mellon, the Boston Conservatory, I think it is. Things like that. I would love to go to a conservatory. I'd love to go somewhere that's going to immerse me for a long period of time in this craft because I feel like that's the next thing I'm missing is that training. And so that's that path. Part of me also wouldn't be opposed to hopping on a plane, a one-way ticket to London and studying there. I have always had an affinity for London for whatever reason. I've been before and I fell in love even more when I got there, but there's just something about that place. And it's odd that most of the actors that I consider my favorites happen to be British. I love Sir Ian McKellen. I love Dame Judi Dench. I love Dame Helen Mirren. The list goes on, and they're British, and I love them. So maybe I should move to London and become a British actor, and I should train at the Royal Academy, and I should move back here and take over the Oscars and win and come back with an accent, and I'll talk like this the entire time, and people will say, "Oh my God, Damone, when did you become British? Oh my God, you're so much handsomer and you're so much better than you were before because now you're British." Isn't that weird? Isn't it weird that we look at people who are British and we hear this accent and we immediately go, "Oh my God, you are amazing." It's just weird because it's like, what makes them better or different? That makes them, not different because we're all different, but what is it that we think of them that makes them cooler? Because they have an accent or because they're from somewhere different? Because I don't know that when we go places as Americans and people hear our American accent, if they think about us and go, "Hey, you are cool because you have an American accent." I mean, some people probably think we're cool because we're American, but maybe not to the effect that we get when we see British people or French people. I know when I hear a person with a French accent, my ears perk up and I get all excited. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. But guys, I am so confused and at a point where I feel like some shit needs to happen. I'm 22, which may not be old, but damn it, I want to be on a path that I think is feasible and one that's going to be productive for me. I kind of feel like going to school would be not a waste of time. I don't think it would ever be a waste of time, but I think it would be weird because, like I said, I'd be going in as a freshman, of course, at 22 or 23, and I'd be the oldest freshman there. And then, I've had people tell me, "Oh, but I've been in class with 50-year-old freshmen." I'm like, that's great. I understand. But I'm not 50. I'm 22. And I'd be standing in a class with 18, 19-year-old kids. I mean, I was 18 and 19 not too long ago, but to imagine that I'd go in at 22 and I would graduate in 4 years and I'd be 26 and, those 18-year-old kids would be 22. It's weird, It's kind of one of those things to where it's like, I don't know. You go in, I'd go in with all the experiences I have from the world now, and which would be more than an 18-year-old, of course, because, I've lived a little bit longer. But, I don't know. Also, too, I guess finances would be an issue with going to school. It's expensive to go to school. It's expensive to go to a university. It's expensive to go to Carnegie Mellon or NYU or whatever the schools are. It's expensive. So, if I had all the money in the world, I'd definitely go. But I do not have all the money in the world. But, what else? Maybe if I got a scholarship, a full ride scholarship to one of those schools, that'd be awesome. Do any of you guys know how to get full ride scholarships? That's another thing. I don't even know the first thing about applying to school. Because when I graduated high school, I moved out. I just moved to LA and started doing the acting thing. Started auditioning and all that stuff. I didn't ever apply to a college, so I don't know the first thing to do. So, if y'all know, I'd appreciate it if you told me. Yep. But this video is almost 10 minutes long, and so I don't want to bore you anymore, so I'm going to stop recording. I may record some more later, but for now, this is it. This is Damone Williams at a crossroads and scared as hell. Signing off.